Hello, welcome back. Welcome back. Today, I will be continuing where I left off in the last session, where I've created some worker mechanics to see if the worker has been assigned a job, a task. Also, if the worker has been assigned, he should not be able to do any other work, and we should be able to see the progress bar increasing. Yeah, I do realize that I faced a couple of problems when doing that, so trying to make it work so that the base of their working duration is synchronized throughout each worker. So let's just jump right into it. Okay, so this is what I have for now. Okay, so let's just start with the menu. I'm gonna apply. So there should be a difference on how fast the worker do the work. That shouldn't happen at all. And now, since the second one is completed, actually, yeah, it's not considered complete, so I cannot assign back the worker. So that's a problem right there. So that will be something I have to look into tonight. So I'm gonna jump into the code, see where did I made that mistake. So we have a couple of worker stats here, and also plant manager, and as well as plant objects. Okay, so it's very quite straightforward if you look at it. Okay, so the button where I click on here, the assign button there, if I click on it, it's gonna call this assign worker. So we're assigning him to do a job. It's checking if inside the game manager, how many workers do I have left. So if it's more than 0, and game manager dot is planting, so or harvesting, so I have to select either I am planting or harvesting. So what it will do is it will do a quick grid setting. So that's how it's checking all the available grids. I'm actually changing from the main layout grid to the individual grids. So, and then it's gonna check for any available grids. So using a list, it would add this worker into the list here, if I can find it here. So the assign button will automatically become false. I mean, the interactability will become false. Okay, great. That is set. So now, once that's done, I will have this option where I need to plant the trees. So if the land is not unavailable, so it's available, and I have more than one available tree for planting, and also I have available workers, and I am not harvesting, so this is just for planting purposes. So what I do is it's instantiating a plant at that transform position and rotation. So that's how I planted the trees. and I am assigning the parent to become the object that I placed on. So automatically it will set the len unavailable to true. Hold on, just gonna share the stream really quick. Okay, so at the same time, what's happening is available tree for planting minus minus. So I'm reducing the amount of available trees to plant, and I am adding this particular plant that I instantiated into the plant manager list, just down here. So available workers minus minus available workers text. Yeah, that's just reducing the amount of workers, updating the tags, and this is what's related to this script right here. It's changing. So based on the list of the worker list, I'm checking the most current worker and changing the bool from false to true. So on the worker stats, if is worker assigned, so here I've already set it to true. So if worker assigned, it's going to start with the worker's progress. So this is why I control where the worker stats is not really the worker stat, the worker progress bar to be increased. So there's a progress value which I reference to the plant manager to be the same as the plant manager's timer, which is here. Okay. Now this is just checking this if statement right here. It's just checking if either I am in the pre-nursery stage, the main nursery stage 1, or main nursery stage 2. Okay, that's pretty clear. That is pretty clear. So, but what I don't get is, I mean, I kind of know the problem is actually here. Okay, the workers progress here. Because it's always updating. It's always updating. So what happens is, if it's always updating, it's going to always update to check the latest plant manager count, which doesn't make sense. Honestly, it doesn't make sense at all. So how do I make it only being called once? Should I create a bool? That's the way it gets interesting. Should I create a bool, or should I create a separate integer variable where I can just simply assign I could do that actually. Let's just call it as a plant assign number. So when I place the plant, before I mess anything up, I already have one here. It's called plant progress. Why is it called plant progress? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 is just here. It was previously assigned to this. So instead of plant progress, plant assign number. Let's just use this instead. Who's calling the plant assign number? Okay, great. Now we're gonna question, where is the plant assign number coming from? Okay, so when I place the objects, plant assign number plus plus. So that particular worker will only be assigned the task to tree number, whatever it is. I'm not sure if this is gonna work. Let's go try it out. The logic is really confusing me. Not assign, still repeating. You're being assigned to plant number 1. You're being assigned to plant number 1. What? So it should start at -1. Does that make sense? Alright, let's just give it a try. Oh, I can. Oh, wait, I can. Oh, that doesn't make sense because the worker stats is on the individual itself. So plant assign number can't be put up here. Might need to be put in here then. Okay. So we can refer it to the So the game manager has a plant assign number. So how it's gonna work is I can actually start it at -1 so that it'd be 0. Right? Let's see if this is updated to 0. Shouldn't see any problems there. Assign. There you go. Assign. It's updated. It's because this thing is running in update. This checking here, you know. Let's check. I should be only updating it once, so this is still confusing to me. Okay, let's check here. So I have two worker lists. One here, one here. This is worker number 2. This is worker number 1. Number 2. The progress value doesn't make sense, alright. But what if I let's make it quicker for a while? No, never mind. Why are you saying that? Of course. That makes sense. That makes sense why it's confused. Should I be removing them? Okay, the plant manager here states that once you're done, you're actually removing the list. So if I don't remove it from the list, just leave it. The list is gonna get bigger, but it's okay to check for now. Why are you saying that you're not done? Okay, alright, so I'm not removing them. Let's not remove them for now. Can remove them later, but for now I just need to figure out why. Yeah, actually, you know what? This plant manager can actually just update. If you're updating, it's still the same. When I place them, so when I place them, I need to let them know, hey, you're being planted by this guy. Yeah. Okay, alright, let's do that. Suppose so public int assign worker number. Okay, so I have this. So when I place the object, that particular guy plant instance dot get component plant manager assign worker number is equals to game manager dot plant assign number. So you will automatically get that, but who's calling plant assign number? Who's adding the amount? That's the question. Here. So this line will assign, just add the number first, and this line will do this. So worker stats is equals to progress value is equals to because of here, you know, it's always trying to get the latest plant assign number, which is always updating every time I press this. So confusing, dude. Who's updating your stats? Because this line here is working, right? So actually that works. Wow. Yeah. Dot plan assign number equals to it's gonna instantiate and it's gonna start referring to the this one is just assigning the worker number, which is this guy here. So placing object is done, worker stats. It's just this plant assign number. It should be here. 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 And here. Oh, that's very complicated. So both of them, you can see that. Let's hope it works. You're being assigned number 0. You are being assigned plot number 1. No way it works. Oh wait, that's 10. This is 5. Why is this 5? Okay. Okay. Something's fishy somewhere. When I return the worker, it's only returning 2. Okay, manager.worker list. What number? So this one, the number should be not the latest one, because it's only returning to the latest one. It's returning worker number. I should have done that early on because it's referencing the same thing, right? Interesting. Sorry. So the worker number here is equals to assign worker number. Return worker to the assigned worker number. Sorry. That's great. So I think that should work. Let's say please work. Please work. Pop. Pop. Ah, that worked. That's bloody amazing. Oh, that's bloody amazing. it works. Alright, so I just realized that if game manager dot available 3 for planting is more than 0, and okay, I'm happy now. That's a very complex mechanic. Yeah, when harvesting, it's not really doing the great checking. Okay. I'm happy with that so far. Whew, that was really complex. That was really complex. Okay, so if I'm harvesting it, okay, I just solved one problem. Now another problem is, okay, before I go any further, can I actually utilize the stats given? Because this guy has 0.5 and this guy has 0.7. What can I do there? How do I see if it's faster? No, I cannot really access this. Oh, I can actually. Great. Plus equals to a dot stats value plus this guy is actually a sine worker number. So yeah, okay, to make it very obvious, because this is not a fair advantage. So this is 1, the value is 1. So it should be pretty fast. Oh, you know what? Let's make it 0.9. It should, in a way, finish first. Plant, sign. Oh wow, that was fast. That was super fast, actually. So I guess it sort of worked. Actually, I need to divide it with so the timer is actually equals to so if the stat plus the time dot delta time, okay, but if it's bigger, let's say it's 0.9 divided with the duration of the but this is pre-nursery plant duration. Okay. Can't just set the pre-nursery plant duration. That doesn't make sense. So do I need all this logic as well? I kinda don't want to. Because it's gonna make this look very, very messy. So if this is the case, this is the value. Oh. Never mind. So I don't need all of that. All right. Let's see how it's looking now. That's way faster, right? because that value is always added. So even though the time is 1, it becomes 1.09. That's fast. So try to calculate the logic here. How fast is that actually? The timer will be 0.5 divided by 10 times 1. Why did I type 1? So it's always 1.05, right? Okay, let's see. How fast is that? Wow. Basically, if it's 0, I can make it 0. Oh, no more trees to plant. So if I make it 0, just put it at 0, it's gonna be the normal amount. Make it 1. Just 5 seconds actually. Because if the value is 1 dividing by 10, it's 0.1, so it's 1.1. Okay, got it. Yeah, so it works. So this will actually dictate how fast the worker is doing its job. 0.1. Maybe this guy has a speed of 0.3. So I think that would justify. Those stats are gonna make as you can see. That's how fast it is. Super cool. Super cool, super cool, super cool. Right, so design task to workers complete. Mechanics is complete. Save first. Now I just need to make sure that when you're harvesting, same thing will happen. Alright, before I do anything, I'm just gonna go for a quick toilet break. Alright, I'm back. So planting the trees works. It's been assigned properly to each worker. But harvesting the plants, that's a different story because it's being destroyed almost immediately when you're harvesting it. So we need it to be okay. Let's go back to the workers first. So we have this. Planting speed. There we go. So you got planting speed, and then we should have another which is harvesting speed. So Alright, so for both of this and this, I'm just gonna make it a bit up. Planting speed, harvesting speed. Okay, looks great so far. But the background doesn't really make sense. Why can't I contain it? Is there no? There's no controller or what sort? No. Oh, that's weird. The content is that big. But because the worker is not assigned correctly. That, we have that, we have that. Which we can actually move it down. If I move it down, it's not gonna happen. Nothing's gonna happen because this is actually being controlled. Some values being controlled by vertical layout group. There you go. Can I control it now? Nope, still can't control it. So, okay. Control the height. Still able to control the height here manually. So let's just force it to 300. It's being manually controlled. That's a very weird thing to do. What's up? Okay. Cool. Can actually just adjust it here. Not a problem, dude. Boom. Change the height to 300. But even though if I do that, it's no big deal because I can just delete them and just add it back. That's amazing. It's planting speed, it's harvesting speed. Right, great. So if I just delete this too, there you go. So this is number 1, this is worker number 2. Planting speed, harvesting speed. Not to worry because I can change the design anytime because the function's already working. Great. So now worker stats. Planting stats. Bah. Harvesting stats. I have 2. Oh, this is the progress. Okay, cool. Work progress bar. Now I'm working on the harvesting bar, harvesting stats bar. Point 3, 0.7. Those are just default numbers. Oh wow, no reference, that's why. Right. So now, work in progress. I kind of don't want to mess so much. It's gonna get messy, but who's harvesting? Because we have the harvesting stats bar, so how do we utilize it? I don't want to destroy it yet, it should be destroyed over time. Okay. And so first of all, it's gonna check if that particular grid has a child which is more than 2, and if that particular child is ready to harvest. Let's see if that's true. Great. Okay, so this is how it's gonna happen. whenever you plant a tree here, it's gonna add it to here, but it's ready to harvest. Because the time might be longer, you know, might make it like 3 minutes, 4 minutes, I don't know. How do we do it? If, okay, if it's not ready to harvest. So if this happens, where's the canvas? Yeah, there you go. If that happens, do not destroy immediately. Dot timer canvas dot set active becomes true. And then, okay, let's just check that out first. Okay, I couldn't really quite figure out what's gonna happen yet. So it's gonna set it to true, and then it's just gonna call it harvesting over here. If it's harvesting, you can timer, just call it timer. So it's gonna start harvesting. So if harvesting divided by harvesting stats, here is where I destroy the game object. Can I just, how long does it take to plant? How long does it take to harvest? Okay, I do have this. Not sure if it's necessary. Version. Alright, gonna be right back. Okay, so I'm back, but I think I have a discussion with my teammates, so I'm gonna stop the stream now. But today was a really good progress. I've managed to solve how the planting mechanic works, which is awesome. It's quite confusing. So now it's just a matter of trying to apply the same mechanic for when you are harvesting. So now there should be another duration that we can control. How long does it take to finish harvesting? Only then the game object will be destroyed. So yeah. All right. Bye bye.